So thanks for taking the time to come to this to connect to this webinar. So we'll be talking, of course, about the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia, because it's the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia that is organizing this this workation. I'll present you the team. Talk about more about the workation and the activities that we are preparing, and also we'll explain why we chose Cali, and we'll explain a bit more about the ticket, and we'll be open to questions if you have any. So I will give the word first to Nadia, who is the founder of the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia. And so, Nadia, do you want to introduce yourself and our values and the values that are behind also the organization of this workation?
Yes, thank you very much, Silvia, for hosting this event. So my name is Nadia. I'm the founder and president of the Digital Nomads Association Colombia. So DNA started as an NGO in 2022. So 2022, right after 2 years of the pandemic, because of course, Colombia started to be a really important spot for digital nomads around the world. Because of many reasons, indeed, it is a perfect place to be, with different climates and with different type of way of living, mountains, the beaches, the jungle, the big cities. And so we started with 3 values mainly: connecting digital nomads with local communities. Sustainable tourism, for us, is very important to promote sustainable tourism, because the country has been suffering due to mass tourism, also in different parts of it, especially the Caribbean region, and also open-mindedness to understand that all we can combine, we can live all together in the same place as digital nomads and also locals. Also, our mission is to connect, or to inspire and to guide digital nomads inside the country. And with those values, we aim to push local economies. So later on, Silvia will speak a little bit more about the NomaDancers, but NomaDancer is not only a workation, it's also a way to support the local economy in Cali, because Cali has been growing as a one important city after also many things that the city has been suffering historically. So I think it's a really good way to support the locals' economy in terms of living there, trying to connect with the locals and inspire other digital nomads that they are living in Colombia, Latino digital nomads, to become to be digital nomads around their own country, our own country, and around Latin America. So that's basically what the Digital Nomads Association does. We have other workations in Nariño, in Amazonas. So if any of you, or the ones that they are playing this video in streaming, so they are interested on the other workations, so you should contact us to get to know what other activities or other events we are organizing now. So, Silvia, thank you.
Thank you, Nadia. So, so I presented the team that is behind the workation. So first of all, I'll introduce myself. So I'm the project manager of NomaDancers. I've been working remotely for the past 5 years, and I'm Italian, but I've been living between Italy and France. And as I work remotely, I like to explore also other places, so work from other destinations. And now I'm working on this project that I will explain you later how it was born. And the other members of the team are, well, Nadia, that you just met, then Joan, who is not here with us today, but he's the Director of International Affairs, and he's also managing the Nómadas Digitales Latinos account. Then we have Daniela, who is the leading manager of all the workations that the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia is organizing. So maybe Daniela, you want to introduce yourself briefly?
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Daniela, as Silvia mentioned. I'm the lead project manager for all our workations. I'm not digital nomad, but I want to be. I really love this project and what this does, not only for the nomad community, especially for Colombia and historian, and for me, really important to save the heritage culture that we have and share with our community. And I really, yeah, I'm really glad to see you. I hope that you can go to our vacation, the next January. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Laura, who is my project manager assistant, let's say, she's helping a lot with creating the good partnerships and giving like the very good contacts in Cali because she's from there. So Laura, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, I'm Laura. I'm from Cali. I'm a digital nomad too. So I'm traveling right now around South America, but Cali is my point where all my family is. So it's a city that I'm coming back all the time. Is the city where I grew up, the city that I love. So I'm so happy to bring all this digital nomads community to my city, and yeah, that people comes and visit and fall in love on this amazing city.
Thank you. And then Juliet, who is not here, but she's our community manager and helping a lot with all the content creation. So first of all, to explain you a bit more how, well, what NomaDancers is and how it was born. So NomaDancers started because I was actually looking for an event like this. So I've been passionate about Latin dances for a long time. And my dream was to, well, is still to dance in the best dancing spots in the world, which are mostly in South America. And, but I was also looking for a community building with other digital nomads or remote workers, and just to go to a place to discover a new place, but also have some events that foster this community building. And this year I met Nadia and Joan at an event, and also Stella, who is here, at an event for digital nomads in Spain. And as I discovered that Nadia was the founder of the Digital Nomads Association of Colombia. Well, we started to talk about this project and to make it happen. And we thought that Cali is the best place to start this because it's the World Cup of Salsa. And yeah, I'm really excited about this project. So basically, I was looking for a mix of Latin dances, community building, networking, and also discovering a new destination. So this is basically what NomaDancers is. So it will include daily Latin dance lessons, of course, but also dancing with locals, which I think it's a big part of this. So it's not just staying like between us, but it's going out in the best salsa clubs in Cali and dancing with the local community. There will be, of course, co-working because I think most of us will have to work during these 2 weeks. And there's many nice cafes and co-working that we will partner with in the San Antonio area in Cali. And there will be also connection activities and networking activities because, the community building is very important to me. But so, of course, you'll always be free to join those activities or not, as you prefer. We'll be organizing also some day trips in Cali. As Laura will explain later, the surroundings of Cali, there's beautiful nature. So there's many outdoor activities that are also possible. And so I'm really excited about this part also of what the city offers. And for those who want, there will be workouts or yoga and access to deals and partnerships with the local businesses. So the typical week during NomaDancers Workation will more or less look like this. So from Monday to Friday, for those who want, there will be yoga or meditation sessions or workouts. Then the day will be basically dedicated to co-working, or if you don't have to work, you can just explore the city or you have free time. Then in the evening, we'll have at least 2 hours Latin dance lessons every day from Monday to Friday. After those lessons, we will be having some team dinners or networking dinners or just salsa tours, or for those who want, we'll just go straight to salsa clubs. But yeah, the idea is to go out dancing and practicing what we just learned during the lessons. And the weekends will be more dedicated to day trips, to some activities in nature, so hiking, glamping. We're partnering with a nice glamping just outside Cali. We'll be having some barbecue and salsa evenings, and also some other cultural activities like historical tours or connection building activities. And so the teachers, it's 2 teachers that are originally from Cali. They are also digital nomads. They are currently traveling all over South America and teaching also Salsa Caleña in different spots. So they have a very nice background. We just had an interview, a podcast interview with them that you can find on our Instagram, where they share their knowledge about Cali, and they have a very nice story. And all the lessons will be held at Salsa Pura School, which is in San Antonio area. So we recommend people to find accommodation nearby so that all activities will also be at walkable distance, and we can easily meet each other and join each other for other activities as well. So about the activities, Laura, can you give some ideas of what we'll be doing as optional activities, of course?
Yeah, one of the most amazing things about Cali is that it's really great located, because even though it's a big city, it's surrounded by nature. Cali is crossed by 7 rivers. It's full of green, trees, butterflies, birds. So it's a city that allows you to be really connected with nature in the daily routine, but it's so close by to, for example, Pance River, that is the river to all the Caleños goes to the weekends, and is the river that, yeah, we can go easily for the weekend and come back. We have glamping activities really close to Cali. There are amazing spots to have a really quiet and nice night. We are going to have a barbecue and salsa evening in a glamping that we have a partnership with. Also, Cali is a city that is very rich in history, in culture. So we are going to have historical walking tours around the principal spots, the most touristic spots in the city. Also, food is a very important thing in Colombia in general, but Cali has an amazing gastronomy, amazing food. Cali is a mix of cultures because of their location is very close to the Pacific coast, but is connected to the rest of the country with the mountain area. So it's a mixture of different cuisines that has a unique experience in Cali. And yeah, the food is really, really good. So of course we are going to have a food tour at Plaza de Mercado where you can try different fruits. I mean, Colombia in general is a place where we grow many fruits all the year. Even I go to a Plaza de Mercado and I discover new fruits every time I go. So it's a really nice experience to immerse in fruits and local food. And another activity is the Siloe tour. That is something that is something that it has been developed the last years. That Siloe is one of the neighborhoods that has been really affected for violence and all the history that Cali has had in the past. It's very similar to the situation that has the Comuna 13 in Medellin or the favelas in Brazil. So right now they are doing tours in Siloé to show another face of the city to people who wants to know more about the story of the past of the city, and how people through art and social works are working so hard to give another opportunity on the neighborhood. So for us, it's really important that you connect with the city, not like a regular tourist that just go by and take some pictures. Our goal is that you connect with locals, that you connect with the culture, that you connect in a really deep way. So we thought all the activities for that.
Thank you. Yeah, and maybe, well, we already explained why Cali, but maybe you can give some other ideas.
With the points that we have in here, that as you mentioned at the beginning, Cali is the world capital of salsa. I mean, even though salsa was born in New York, it's a mix of Latin cultures like Cuban, Puerto Rican, Panama, Colombian culture. Is salsa has its roots in this mix. With the years, Cali became the world capital of salsa, where all orchestras want to play, and their particular way of Cali dancers, how they dance, becomes really famous around the world, and it gives the identity, part of the identity to the city. And yeah, it's a city where everywhere you go, you breathe salsa. And yeah, we love it, and we want to share that with you, of course. So it's a place, if you love Latin culture, if you love dancing, it's a place that definitely you have to explore, because you will have many options to dance. Yeah, like I was telling before, the stunning natural beauty, it's a place that allows you to do many adventure and outdoor activities to relax, recharge your energy. Really close to Cali. I mean, even 10 minutes away from Cali, you will have places to do hikings, to have bird watching, to connect with local vegetation and animals. And yeah, is a really good spot for that. Also, like I told you, Cali is not only salsa. Cali has a vibrant culture around literature, around cinema, around museums. So if you want to learn about history, about not only from Cali, from Colombia and from Latin America in general, Cali is a good spot for that too. Also, the climate for me is perfect. If you like warm climate, if you are escaping from winter, it's a really good option, because all the year we have a warm climate, and it's affordable lifestyle. Like, I don't know, for give you an example, between $5 to $10, you can have a really good meal in really good restaurants. We can use Uber, Didis, and they are not costing more than $10 per ride. So it's a city that has many options and are really affordable right now. So yeah.
Thank you. So we'll talk about more about the practical things. So what is included in the ticket? So this is not really a retreat, a typical retreat, because we are not including the accommodation in the package. So because we want people to be free to choose the accommodation that they prefer. So if you want a more fancy place or cheaper or a hostel, you are free to choose whatever you prefer. Also, the day trips will not be included. But so what will be included is the welcome party, the 2 weeks of the Latin dance lessons, so at least 2 hours a day, the access to the network and the the local deals, the local partnerships that we're having. So discounts, for example, we're having a partnership with a nice glamping. So if you want to spend the weekend there, like in nature, we're having exclusive discounts for our participants. We will have a Spanish speaking club during the 2 weeks, and all the community building activities and the networking activities will be included in the ticket. So the ticket, so it's we're having an early bird offer at the moment for until the end of the month, so until Thursday. That is at $239, and the regular price will be $299. So you can already book on our website, on the Digital Nomads Association website, or just scanning the QR code. And yeah, so if you have any questions, it's now. I don't know if any has questions. No, I know Stella already booked her accommodation.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
Sorry, I was working as I was listening.
No problem. Yeah,
Yes,
so I
did.
remember you mentioned that you already booked accommodation in San Antonio.
I did, yeah. It
Yeah.
was just through Airbnb and it looked really good. It has a private rooftop, and just complete apartment and very good price. So I think definitely book earlier rather than later. And it's in San Antonio as well, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw that there's many nice options for Airbnb, and for those who prefer like hostels or so, I know that I saw there's also some nice hostels with private rooms or private studios. Okay,
Yeah,
well, yes.
I just want to add, like, yeah, about the accommodation, we suggest around San Antonio area, but also is El Peñón area, Granada, Miraflores, that are really close by to San Antonio. But we are here for you to, if you have any doubt, like it's better to ask us before you book something, because yeah, there are neighborhoods that is better to avoid, or there are neighborhoods that are really nice and safe but are so far away from the spot we are doing the daily lessons. As we mentioned, Cali is not a small city. I mean, it's not like Bogota, it's not that huge, but still traffic is a thing, so we don't want you to lose time daily on the transportation things. So yeah, we are here to help you, to give you suggestions, and if you have any question, let us know on WhatsApp or Facebook, right?
Okay, so well, if there's no questions, I will close the webinar. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to be here, and hopefully see you in Cali.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.